Jeremy, from a cash flow standpoint, if you have to order things earlier, are you having to put more cash out up front to do these purchase orders, or are your vendors carrying you for a little ways, or do you have to pay for it when it's delivered? How does that work?
Well, there's some vendors or some suppliers that you have to pay half up front or something, but not all of them. I mean, it's appliances, for instance, is across the board. It's an ongoing issue for everybody. So, they really tell us, for them, for the appliances side of it, they really tell us that, for service wise, for lead times, these are the ones that we really should be showing people and
Okay.
just to let them know that so there's no issues. But there are some people that are charging more money up front, half down, but
Mhm.
it's been kind of like that for a while now.
Okay, so not necessarily it's really adversely affected your cash
No.
flow, where you have to get more money up front from your client. Okay, Jeremy, let's talk about purchase orders. So historically, purchase orders were done after all the selections were completed, and then maybe everything but maybe windows and shingles, those were typically your early order items, were made during construction. So, what have you found is the most efficient way to handle purchase orders in today's market?
Like Teresa touched on a little earlier, everything is getting done. Teresa's meeting with them earlier now than she ever has, just because there's lead times for tile, appliances, everything. It's across the board. It's taken longer. So, and even Windows has been a real big issue. So, it's getting the selections done as soon as possible. As soon as our engineering is done, they're meeting with Teresa to get going on things so we can get that. So there's no issue when we get it roughed in, the shingles on. We're able to have windows to install those. So it's really just getting a lot of things done sooner than ever before.
Teresa, have you adjusted the order you make selections based on the longest order items? Do you try to do all of those first and then sort of backfill around those on the items that are a little easier to get?
Yeah, we've had to adjust timing of things. So appliances got moved to like the top of the line, the first thing we do. It used to be with plumbing at the same time, but sometimes we separate those when we can't get in, because also a lot of these vendors are also busy too. So it's hard to get into scheduling some of these as well. So we have to do some of that well in advance as well.